What is the best way to re-invoice for freelance art scope creep? Imagine finishing a project and then realizing the client has asked for more work than originally agreed upon. How do you handle billing for that extra effort? That's what scope creep is all about. When working as a freelance artist, it's common for clients to request additional revisions or new elements beyond the initial plan. The key is to manage this smoothly so you get paid fairly without causing tension. Start by making your initial contract very clear about what is included. Specify the number of revisions, the size of the artwork, the number of characters, or the complexity of the design. Also, set a timeline and a fixed price or hourly rate. This way, everyone knows what to expect from the beginning. When a client asks for extra work outside the scope, politely reminded them of what was agreed upon. Explain that additional work will requiring extra charges. Keep detailed records of all extra tasks. Write down what was requested, how long it took, and what additional materials or revisions were involved. This documentation is your proof if questions come up later. When it's time to bill for the scope creep, create a new invoice or an addendum to the original one. Be specific and itemize the extra work. For example, if you added a background or created a second version of the artwork, list each task separately. Include the rate you are charging, whether it's an hourly fee or a flat rate for the extra work. Make sure the invoice clearly states the description of the work, the amount due, and the payment deadline. Use professional invoicing software or templates to keep everything organized. Send the invoice promptly after completing the additional work. This encourages timely payment and shows professionalism. Throughout the project, keep communication open. Inform the client early if scope creep is happening. Provide estimates for the extra work before starting it. This helps avoid surprises and builds trust. If the client agrees to the extra charges beforehand, it's easier to get paid without friction. In summary, the best way to re-invoice for scope creep is to have a clear initial agreement, communicate early about extra work, keep detailed records, and send an itemized invoice quickly. Using professional invoice formats and maintaining transparency helps protect your income and keeps your client relationships positive.